Sound.
Okay. What I wanted to show you too was this year, or I'd say in the past year, we have documented more markers than anybody has over here in the U.S. I did a quick sketch for you, so I had a breakdown so I can show you each marker, and I'll tell you which each one represents. I've been working on this for a while. This here, Professor, this is a sketch of a tree, which I just showed you in the previous still photo, on the still shot. And this is what we call a clean break. Now, this is usually a symbolism as either a marker of territory and also a marker of aggression. This one right here, as you notice, the tree is here. This is what we call a snap. It's not completely broken in half like this one. It's a snap because the top half will lay down like such. This usually is the same thing for aggression or directional. This one here was one we found. This is the pine tree, which they had taken the top half of another pine tree and wedged it up into here. This again is directional, point of traveling. This here is what we call an X marker. Now, when we found this, and it's on our previous videos, each one of these logs weighed over 1,500 pounds apiece. They were not put in by humans. This is a marker that is a very radical marker. It's a symbolism of pure territorial and also aggression. This here is directional. We found a top part of a tree that was shaped into a V, and this is direction. We found this in a point of travel. This one here is directional. As you can see where this is pointing, this was pointing towards water, towards a creek. Then we have this, which is directional. This is a point of direction. We found this in my previous one of my previous videos with Sasquatch feces. This here, of course, is a stump. This circle in the middle represents a rock. This is also a station of communication, which they use the rock for knocking. The rock is also used, and the stump is also used as a tool to crush shellfish, nuts, and whatever. Now, I know for a fact we're the only ones over here that have documented these many markers. The problem we have with these markers, because they're made out of substance in the wood, in the woods, which is wood, timber. Say for instance, the X markers. We were up there just last week, and when I recorded that was about 8-9 months ago. Well, it really surprised me how much decay set into it. The breakdown of decay in the woods, the factor of it is very, very extreme and very fast, which is something you already know. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my laptop, and there's some videos I'm going to show you, and I'm going to point some things out, because I really want you to see this. Oh, and by the way, Professor, on one of my previous videos, which I had Sasquatch feces. On the feces, I did the research on the feces. I cannot find not one known animal to match it. End of story. Cannot match it. Okay, Professor, follow with me over here. We're going to laptop. Now, what I have here, Professor, this is one video that, if you remember from last year. Now, I want to show you something. Back off. Right there. Right, perfect. Now, right here, Professor, this is a junior squatch. There's the head, You can even see the hair. There's the face. Not too close, not too close. I want it right where you had it. Back, back, back. A little closer again. Perfect, right there. Don't move. This is the arm. Look at the length of the arm. And Professor, down here, there's the leg going down. Here's the chest area. Was standing next to her. This is a female squatch. There's the breast. There's the arms, and you can see the thickness of the arms. If that's not primate, I don't know what is. The tapered waist. And here's the most ironic thing, Professor. Right up here is a face. Eyes, nose, and notice the shape of the face is primate. Okay. Go to the next one, Garon. Come back to me. Now, I'll just stay here. Garland's working up. I'm going to pop up another video for you. Now, this one here, remember when we did National Geographic? And we went up where we filmed one of our research areas up there, where we had the bait tree and such. We studied that for 2 years. And out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos we've taken for the trail cam, it's very, very hard to even catch these creatures on any kind of film. Very intelligent. But what I'm going to do, as soon as we get up, we're going to freeze it and blow it up, and I'm going to show you some squatches. You got it?
Yeah, that's.
Let me see what we got. Okay, hold on. Okay. Give me a second, Professor. Right here. There's one right there, Professor, if you could see it. I'm pointing right at it. Right there. And that's one. Let me see. Give me some room. There's another one right here. See him right? He's right behind the tree. Right there. And okay, going back off. Right there. You could see the shoulder, the head, and that was another one. This one here, Professor, this one here is, you see the head, arms, legs, and there's the chest area. Okay, Garland, want to hit the next one? You go back over around. Now, I'm going to show you one last one, and I think you might remember this one. I sent you, it was last year, where you thought was a bear. Are you ready for this one? Because this completely blew me out of the saddle. It's hard to fathom, believe me, but trust me on this, it is what it is. That was a creature that we accidentally filmed. And I'm telling you, it is no bear, and is no creature known in the forest. What it ended up being classified as a dog man. How it got here, I have no idea. Probably my personal opinion is I think it migrated down from Canada. I know it sounds ludicrous, but you could look up the dog man yourself, and I believe the first documentation was in 1788, around that time period. I believe it was in France. Not to mention a lot of document cases were taking place in Canada, and of course eastern parts of the United States. I know it's hard to believe, believe me, because it really had me baffled. It was sent to an expert back east, here in the States, who's one of the top experts on the dogman. He classified it as probably the best dogman video ever taken, and he broke it down. the whole film piece by piece, and that's how it was classified as a dogman. It is a live, breathing creature, unknown. Actually is known, but probably still classified as unknown. But it's real and it exists. And Garland's working on it right now where we're gonna get ready to try to show you something. I hope everything's going real good for you over there. Do you got I want the finger. Okay, not yet. What we got? Right, oop. Okay, right there, hold it. Right here, Professor, it's grabbing on the limb. And it has a thumb, and these are fingers. See what else you can get, Garland. See if we can get it in a little better. Okay, hold. Keep going. Hold it right there. Now, look at the forearm. And if you look at the pad, the pad does not match a bear. It matches canine. Okay, go ahead and see if you get. I want to get back where you see the thumb. Oh, that's so beautiful. Give me those fingers and that thumb. Now right here, Professor, he's grabbing on the limb. Well, you know, bears can't grab. You got to have a hand. This is a hand actually grabbed on that limb. Okay, give me some more. Oh, back it. Oh, back that in. Come back towards me. Down. A little more.
You gonna take it back?
No, yeah. What? Freeze it. Right there, Professor. There's a thumb. Look at the fingers. The finger there, you can see the knuckle right there. Right there. And there's the thumb. Okay, what else we got?
It runs out.